Hey guys, it's Eva Marcille here, and welcome to my world. Now, you know who I am. I'm an actor, I'm a model, I'm a TV host, I'm a radio host, but today I am your host, and I'm hosting you in my home. Welcome to my closet. Come on in. Voila! This is where all the action happens. There's really not a lot of action that happens here at all, but it sounds really good. So, welcome. This is my closet, and you can tell a girl by what she wears. And I like a nice little variety from top to bottom. Take a gander. I want to take you around and show you some of my favorite pieces. Do we start with shoes? Do we start with clothes? Well, my favorite things are actually hats. So we can start there. As you see, I have figured out every place to stuff a hat in my closet. I am a full-on hat freak and fanatic. I love a brim all day long. This hat, one might remember, I call myself making history in this hat. Now, I wore this hat on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was a confessional situation. And the reason why it was historic is because no one in the history of Housewives of Atlanta has ever worn a hat for a confessional. They do fancy hair, they wear every wig there ever was and never was, but no one has ever worn a hat until me. Beautiful brim. Under there, it's red. On here, it's hot pink. She's fabulous, and she's been worn twice. But she will stay right here. Yes, most of my garments are she's, but I do attribute a gender to everything, except for the clothes that like to be non-gender binary, and I respect that also. So, we have some of those clothes. Those are like my unisex zhuzh. But speaking of sex and binary, an appreciation for the culture, I wore this. It's actually a dress by Michael Kors. It's not a dress, it's a skirt. So you're supposed to wear it like this. It came with a cute little top. It was the 50th annual Stonewall. It was Gay Pride. I was on a float with Andy Cohen and Cynthia Bailey and everybody else from housewife world. But I was a million months pregnant and it was a million degrees outside. This skirt was a dress. So this is one of my favorite pieces. And speaking of housewives, I don't even know how this got here, but I wore this on one of my first interviews. They started doing this thing, which was like a tell-all after watching an episode of Housewives, which was a really good thing because when you would watch the show, you'd be like, hold on, you said what? So I wore this outfit in a you said what kind of a moment. There was a lot of shade, there was a lot of glam, and I was there with my bestie, Cynthia Bailey, and it's Balmain, and she's a beautiful jacket. Great memories. Okay, speaking of memories, let's go down memory lane with some of these dresses. Now, this dress, I think I tried to it back on, but it doesn't fit right now, but it's okay because we're gonna keep hope alive. The epic part about this dress, it was award show weekend, it was BET weekend, I was hitting the parties, I was out with RHOA, and I felt like it had enough lace applique that I didn't have to wear underoos, so this is the first and only time in life I actually went commando outside of the bathtub. You didn't see anything. And you can see from the pictures online because the pictures went everywhere. This dress sold out. It was a really big deal. And now I still get really good deals from Celeb Boutique, now known as House of CB. All right, so this dress here is most likely like the black dress, one of those dresses that I'll never wear again, but maybe I will. I don't know. Never say never. I got this dress in, I want to say maybe the year 2005. And then I went to Milan for the Versace fashion show. And Donatella Versace herself invited me to pick out dress. So I went to her atelier and I picked out this dress. It's fabulous. I love it. And I've only worn it once. I can't fit it anymore. You can kind of tell from the boob cups. Like if you put both of the boob cups together, it might be able to fit a postpartum boob. But nevertheless, it's historic. It's a piece of art. And if you have to go on TV while you're pregnant, that's where your stress comes in. Because this dress here, I wore on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was my first ever reunion. I wasn't even an official housewife. I was a friend to the show, and I was a million months pregnant. I enjoy getting pregnant, obviously. So I had to find a dress. So I went to a department store, and I found this dress. So I started in the maternity section. That did not work out at all. The maternity section and gowns are not friends. So I decided to just go into the full woman section. I looked at everything from a size 10 to a 14. We ended up in the middle at a grand 12. And this dress goes off the shoulders. It was fabulous. I felt like a flower. There was so much shade going on at the reunion. I was glad I was the only rosebud there. As women, we fluctuate. Life changes, you get bigger, you get smaller, you get pregnant, things happen in life, but your fashion is an expression of who you are. And your beauty is not defined by your size, but how you dress it up, which is why you see all my hats, my purses. But let's talk about the real dress up. That's the shoes. These shoes are historic because this is when Louboutin made a pair of shoes that came out in limited edition. So there were not a lot of these made. These are the studded Loubs. They are absolutely amazing. I got them because they were limited and anyone had them. I think Beyonce was like the first person that everyone heard about having them. So obviously I had to get what Beyonce had, right? They were insanely priced and they were so hard to get, but I found them. These shoes now, if I like auction them, could easily go for $10,000. The studded Loubies, no one has them except for me and Beyonce and maybe like, I don't know, 100 other people. Speaking of limited shoe, Tom Ford made a limited boot. Oh my God. He made 2 pairs of these. They're handmade. And when he first put his shop on Rodeo, these shoes were in a like glass case. It was absolute insanity. And I had to have them. Spent way too much money on them, but it's okay. I have the best part, which is the shoe itself. And speaking of historic shoes, this shoe, Kimora. I don't even know if I'm supposed to have this shoe. Okay, so I walked a baby fat fashion show back in New York eons ago. Kimora Lee Simmons did a collaboration with Giuseppe Zanotti. So this was the shoe. As you can tell, I wore the hell out of this shoe. But there's like a scorpion, it laced up, it was amazing. You can tell it's the shoe from the fashion show because it has like the shoe size on there and no one else writes it like that except for like fashion houses. I want to believe that she told me I could take my whole outfit because I'm not a thief, but if not, Kimora, I still have your shoes and I love them. I remember that night, I remember red carpet, I had on this denim dress. It was fabulous. So that's a little bit of my closet life. Now we can go out the closet and I'll show you a little bit more of my life, where I work and what I like to do. Welcome. All right, so come with me. Alrighty guys, now welcome to not the most glamorous part of my job, but the job that provides a lot of glamour. I'll explain. Okay, so this is where I do my work. I am on a morning radio show called The Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I absolutely love my job. I've been working there 3 years now. And for a little bit over a year, I've been working from right here. Yes, this is a good old-fashioned ring light. I have my ring light, I have my desk, I have my chair. As of lately, the last year and a half, I've been able to broadcast from home. So I know this is a very simple little area. It's my little loft, but this is where it goes down. And then I also have a podcast. It's called the Undressing Room Podcast, and we get undressed. It's myself, a young lady named L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are all 3 powerhouse radio hosts, and we talk about what's going on in the world, good, bad, and ugly. And then just a nice memory of the scholastic achievements of my husband and myself, something for my children to aspire towards. Come with me. Alrighty, so this is my great room. It's a huge couch for the entire family, and this is our hangout spot. It's our kick it spot. One of the cool things about this section is that my home decor is here by Eva Marcille Home Collection. This is one of my son's favorite pillows. He loves everything soft, which is why when it comes to my home decor line, touch and feel is the most important part. If your kids don't want to lay on it, you most likely don't want to buy it, unless you just don't want your kids to lay on it. So I used my Eva Marcille Home Collection pillow to sit back. Now, this is not just a couch, it's a transformer. I say that because this couch does so many things. Kids walk on it all day like pavement and it's still intact. It has speakers, it has a USB port. And the coolest thing is that we have iPads, tablets, and mommy's work. When you say mommy's work, what might that be? Now, you know I do radio and broadcast. You know I do a podcast. You know that I'm a model. You see my closet. But I'm also an actor. And I have a new television show I am beyond excited about. It is called All the Queen's Men, and I play the role of Madam. Madam is the star of the show. She is a boss, she is a leader, and she is all about business. Thank you to Tyler Perry and to Christian Keys that believed enough in me to give me such a humble and honorable privilege to lead a show like this. So when my kids aren't home and driving me crazy or asking for food, which I'm sure my daughter will be home very soon asking for a snack, I find myself with my Eva Marcille Home Collection right here in the comfy, cozy corner in my house, and I study All the Queen's Men. I tell you, it's quite a script. You gotta watch it. So this is my kitchen. This is the heart of the family, right? So I would love to sit in this space, my favorite place, and talk to you about why I'm really here today. I do what I do so that I can help others. And today I get to donate an amazing item out of my closet. I'm gonna go with the pink dress that I wore for the reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 10. It was absolutely amazing. And I wore this dress while I was pregnant. Now, though it is not a maternity dress, it can be worn if you are having a baby or if you are a size 12. It doesn't matter. It's a gorgeous gown, and I'm excited to give it away and to donate it today because it's going to such an amazing cause, such an amazing charity. And at the end of the day, we do what we do so that we can give back and give other people a better life. My charity today is Until Freedom. It is near and dear to my heart. It is ran by the amazing Tamika Mallory, who was best known initially for the Women's March. And she has an organization called Until Freedom that helps disenfranchised community, that helps us get justice from police brutality, from lack of education, resources, the water issue in Flint, Philando Castile, the list goes on. You know the climate that we're in. And so to have an organization that spends their money and their time and their energy tirelessly to try to find freedom and relief and justice for people that look like me, that's all I'm about. Because at the end of the day, I'm a model, I'm an actress, I'm a mom, but I'm a Black woman. And I live in this world and I live in this country, and I want it to be better for people that look like me. So I'm excited to donate today my beautiful pink dress from Real Housewives of Atlanta to an amazing organization to help heal this world. Thanks guys for hanging out with me. It has been a blast, and most importantly, it's all for a good cause. Now, I have to go back to my regular duty. I have to go and be a mom and do what I do. See you later.